along the highway 2000 and for the toll roads, if we have continuous signs that speaks to drivers and keeps them in check, so to speak. So from them entering the toll road, upon them getting to that toll booth, if they have signs that will identify to say to them, okay, drive carefully, drive with care, cut your speed, lower your speed, 5 miles ahead, expect speed bumps, whatever it is. I think proper signs on the toll road would actually help to reduce the fatalities that we have in our country. And so I, as the chairman of TADS, I would like to add that, and I would like to appeal to our motorists on the road. Reduce your speed, save a life today. It's the festive season coming up, and we want for that number of deaths that the National Road Safety Unit normally speaks of. We want to hear a reduction in that rate by the end of this year. Save a life today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning. Today, the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services is very sad. Very sad as to what took place yesterday on Highway 2000, PJ Patterson Highway. It is sad because of many reasons, one of which is the fact that one of our colleagues were engaged in a one-vehicle crash that took the life of 5 passengers. It happened at a time when we are observing a 40-day road safety awareness campaign, and that makes matters worse for us. Today we are in the 6th day of that 40 days. Over the past week, we have seen where we have a lull in fatal crashes on our roads. This one is a multiple one. Let me introduce two senior members of the executive of TADS who are more concerned about what took place than anybody else in the public transport sector. Our chairman, Mr. Mario Hudson-Garvey, who chairs the organization. And of course, the most important person in the organization with respect to road safety and the personal development of the sector. Of course, Prophet Roy Del Gold, who is the chaplain of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services. At this time, before I say much more, I'm going to invite to say a word to you, the chairman of TADS, Mr. Mario Hudson-Garvey.
Thank you, Sir President, to our chaplain.
Thank you.
As well. I want to publicly condemn the recklessness and carelessness of our transport operators. You know, I must say it is heart-rending, you know, what happened yesterday on Highway 2000, as our president just clearly outlined. You know, the recklessness and the speed that our drivers, our operators take on our roadways. And of course, we are on a 40-day safety awareness on our roads to ensure that our operators, and not only our operators, but the general public, our drivers, take the necessary precautions and to drive with care and pride on our roads. And I must say condolences to the families that have lost, the 5 persons who has lost their lives within that major accident yesterday. It is very tragic, and it's a major loss. And I must say, we as the transport sector, we really feel it. And of course, it involves our transport operators. And one of the main objectives on this 40-day awareness is for drivers to take the necessary precautions. Reduce your speed. The festive season is coming up in December, and we want for every single transport operator, ensure you're taking the lives of passengers, the lives of our mothers, our daughters, our children, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, nieces, nephews, each and every one. We want for each and every one of our operators to take the necessary precautions. Not only that, but I want to also implore that you do your due diligence in your checks on the vehicle. Ensure that the vehicles are roadworthy before we go on our roads and before we take passengers to their destinations. I want to make that public appeal to each and every transport operator. Please to act within the Road Traffic Act. Please to observe all traffic signs. Please to observe every speed limit on our roads, irrespective of the fact that it's a highway. But I want to say to each and every driver, you need to exercise the precautionary measures while taking these lives in your hands. And as chairman for TODS, I want to make it publicly clear that we condemn the recklessness and carelessness of every transport operator on our roads. And in this awareness campaign for the next 40 days, and this is our 6th day, I want to ensure that across the 14 parishes of this country, that we are going to be, our voices are going to be heard loud and clear, and we are on safety for each and everyone. Save the life of not only yourself, but for everyone that travels with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Here is a man who has been working for the sector over the past 3 years. He has spent enormous time and resources on public transport operators. Today, he is as sad as I am, and we ask him now to speak to us.
My fellow Jamaican, we bring a greetings this morning as a chaplain of TAS, the transport sector. We greatly saddened this morning to know that our motorists have gone into that tragic accident on the Highway 2000. We know for sure that the government have put infrastructure together. Even this morning when I'm coming on the toll, we see more than 2 police officers in different areas making sure the speed limit are down by motorists. But we here at TAS, we do our diligence. We make sure that we do whatever we can in our best way possible to counsel our drivers. We tutor them most of the time. We on the road with them, whatever we can comfort them. What we have to say to you this morning, if you get up this morning and you're not in good spirit and you're not in the right mindset, don't go around the steering wheel. Because most of these drivers, at times we know you will have little family problem, little bill problem, little things will go along with you, little head problem, whatever. And then when you go on the road, you drive as if you don't realize that you're carrying another person's life with you. You have to understand that when you go around the steering wheel, it's not you alone driving in that vehicle. There are other persons, mothers in there, fathers in there, sisters, brothers, uncles, cousins in there. They're depending on you to bring them to their destination into a safe time possible. And we really condemn this accident, and we're praying that God will also intervene and also help to clear the mind of our drivers. We have thousands of taxi drivers on the street, and we know we have good drivers that obey the rules and stipulations of the law. But we want all of our taxi drivers to obey this law, obey the speed limit, be careful. Although we're doing our best, you have to have self-control when you're driving. Self-control is the key on the road. If you're not controlling the steering, we can send our officer and control it for you. You have to control the speed on the street. Now we are going through this morning season with is over five persons have been lost, and so we have mothers, fathers, cousins. It's a mourning season for us. We're very sad at this time. We will be on the road after this evening to see what we can do to just comfort the loss of our people, and to make sure that our people that lost their sisters and brothers will be in good spirit. And whatever we can do in the funeral, we will also assist, and also we will plead to the government to also put more measures on these Highway 2000 so we can cut down the accident in society. God bless you, Jamaica, as we contribute to the well-being of Jamaica and the development in society at large. I am your chaplain, Prophet Royal Rowe.
Thank you very much, Prophet. Well said, sir, and the chairman. In your closing, you made mention of urging the government to put more measures in place. One of the things I've been thinking about for the past few days is how we can put some systems, especially within the toll, like some technologies that can identify defective vehicles, because especially defective tires. We must can find a way, because road safety is all of us responsibility.
Yes.
And I'm happy that we can share with our friends and our condolence to our brothers and sisters of your 5 families are mourning right now, and several are grieving because I think 9 persons in hospital as we speak. So our condolences and our sympathies goes out to everyone. Thoughts will continue to urge our members to take it easy, and all motorists on our roads, especially this festive season. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your reactions to the accident?
As I've said, I'm saddened. I'm very sad with regards to what took place yesterday. For the past 3 to 4 weeks, we have been having no accident, no major accident on our roads, no fatalities. And it's unfortunate that at this time of the year, a time when we are building back from Melissa, we now engage in such a horrific accident. And so the transport sector is saddened because it engaged one of us. And of course, more so, passengers' lives have been lost. At this time when we are entering the festive season, I am saying clearly that the United Nations says definitively that we must focus on safe roads and safe vehicles. We are not doing, as a country, we are not doing that. We are not focusing on safe roads and safe vehicles. We are focusing on ticketing persons and taking them before the court. That does not reduce fatal crashes on our roads. And so today, with my chairman and my chaplain, I'm saying to the government to do more to reduce fatal crashes on our road. Put in measures. Yes, boots are on the ground. The Prophet saw several persons, police officers on the road today, on the highway, but we need more than that. We need to see a system where, as you enter a toll, there is a signal goes off to say something is wrong with your vehicle. So you must pull over and check that. And we are also urging drivers, for heaven's sake, every morning you're going to go into your vehicle, check your vehicle. Not just check the oil, but check the tires, check every part. And the police must understand, when they stop you on the road, don't just look for your papers. Look for all things on your car. Look for your tires, because if the man had on a donut, he shouldn't be using a donut more than maybe 5 or 6 hours. Get into the next tire shop or the next gas station to have a change. So today we are saddened, but we're happy for the opportunity to expound more on the importance of taking care of our vehicles and our lives on our roads. Thank you.
Alright, does Cuss believe the condition of the highway, signage, barriers, and so on, played a role in the crash?
I think we need to find more, a better metal to use, a better device to use on the side of our highways, whether it's rubber or something. On some major thoroughfare, they use tires. When you use the metal barrier, it creates greater depth on our roads. Matter of fact, that vehicle flipped about 4 times yesterday. You know why? Because the metal barrier, provide more pressure. So you hit on the metal barrier, it make you flip several times. If it was a rubber barrier there, then it wouldn't be so serious. As a matter of fact, yes, it would hit the rubber barrier, but the rubber would bounce it back. That sort of thing. So it wouldn't be so serious. So we need to look at those things. I've been asking Prophet for us to bring in international persons to look at the condition of how our road conditions. We are not doing that. And our highways are killing fields. I want to make it very clear, our highways today are killing fields. We need to address it.
Are the public transport operators being properly monitored?
We are doing our part, and I really need to commend my team. You see here, and our ambassador have been here with us, Caroline. I want to commend them for what they are doing, for what we are doing on a whole. What more can be done? We do have the resources, and that is what we don't have to help to talk about road safety, right? We have to reduce it this year because we don't have the resources to do so. And so I would say, no, we don't have the resources, but what we do have, we are utilizing it to the best of our abilities. Tomorrow, we're going into St. Thomas, road safety, right? And we're going right across the length and breadth of the island. Tuesday, we should be in Hanover. While we are putting on back the man roof, we are talking road safety in the streets.
Do you think the current penalties for speeding and dangerous driving are strong enough to deter risky behavior?
I would say no, in the sense that penalties, increasing ticket fines does not reduce crashes on our road, right? What we need is education to reduce indiscipline, behavioral attitude on our roads. If we can get the proper training, I tell you, we have a reduction in our fatal crashes and accidents on our road. But we are not disciplined. We need a change of mind, a mindset change to deal with that. Giving more tickets, the man go to jail for 30 days and that's then come back even worse.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I just say that we have this 40-day campaign that ends on the 2nd of January. We're just urging all motorists, and myself and my prophet, my chaplain and my chairman will be on the road. And this is not a knee-jerk reaction for us. It's what we do every day. But we're going to be on the road.
I believe, I firmly believe that we need some cheerleaders also on the toll road and also on the highway. Most of these highways, if we have cheerleaders that will stop the vehicles, check the driver, you okay? You're in good spirit, how are you? How is your day? To check these things, talk to them, give them a little
flyer or something.
Flyer or a little cheer talk for a minute, and then they drive on their way. That will help to boost the safety of the road.
Absolutely.
But they drive in with this big loud music, no one talk to them, no one calls them, so that's all about their business. So if you have 1 and 2 cheerleaders at every toll or every 3 mile, you have someone that will stop 1 and 2 buses and say, driver, how is life? How is things? How is the passenger? Passenger driver driving good? He's driving reckless? How is he driving? You enjoy what he's doing? Then this will help the boats. So if the passenger said we're not happy because he's speeding, then we could talk to him and say, look, calm down, drive more safer, and then it could be more better like that. So we need some cheerleaders on the streets.
Thank you. Very important.
Very good initiative.